Hello, we're back. Bluethentic. Calm the Blues. We are back, Robbie. Rocky, we are back. We're back in town.
We're back in town.
I'm not sure how to feel, Maxie. I'm not used to winning 2 in a row. How?
Oh, it's nice.
But hey, we're sitting here tonight at the Doutta Galla. Major sponsors. Just look at our screen here. Star Displays, Doutta Galla Hotel.
Living the dream. Tell us a little bit more about living the dream. We haven't spoken about living the dream for a while.
No, we haven't, and things have actually quietened down. So the customers out there, I do have a phone.
Yeah.
You have my contact details. Hit me up because this week I've probably got about 4 jobs.
Can we get his number on the screen for this one, please?
You can do.
Yeah.
No scammers, please.
Yeah.
All right, but I need to be busy. Things have gone to be quiet.
Good day for the Blues on Saturday night.
Oh, great
But
day.
before we talk about the Blues, we probably should talk about the news that's come through today on a Monday about Neil Danaher, who has sadly passed away.
Sad news.
Sad news, yeah. And you do, over your lifetime, you do remember things like 9/11. You do remember things where people have passed away. I think today you'll remember where you were, what you were doing. I'd actually just got out of Tony's Pies.
Right.
Yes, yeah, one of my favourite shops in
Yeah, it's
Buckley
good.
Street, isn't it?
Good pies.
And I was sitting there munching on a steak and mushroom, and I actually felt sick
Yeah.
when I heard the news. I did eat the pie, by the way, so I did follow through, but I just brought back a lot of emotion because my dad died from MND, and he was given like 6 months to live after diagnosis. So for Neil to last this long,
13 years.
12, 13 years,
13
wasn't it?
years.
Yeah.
Just goes to show the character of the man, huh?
and not to have the quality of life that he didn't have, that he wanted, and I'm sure there were times where he thought, I can't do this anymore. But, when you look for inspirations in life, this is what you see.
Yeah.
He's delivered a program, a fundraising effort that's known right around the world.
Yeah.
Oh, generations to come, but beyond our
And it'll
lifetime.
be here forever.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be beyond our lifetime.
Yeah, so sad day
Yeah.
from everyone here, and I'm sure the rest of the footy world. Condolences to the Danaher family.
Yeah. Good Essendon player, coach Melbourne,
Freo.
coach Freo.
He was robbed as a player. His knee
Yeah, his knee injury robbed
Yeah.
him. He was the best of the lot, wasn't he?
Apparently.
They said,
Yeah,
best of the lot.
of the
I
Danaher's.
remember him really clearly.
Yeah.
Smart footy brain.
Good character.
Good character. Just a footy person.
Footy head.
Yeah, the family. I've met Terry a few times, and the family, and his brothers are great. All the in-laws and cousins and nephews and nieces and stuff. I've met a few of them over the time, and but I do encourage everyone: don't buy flowers. Buy a
Buy a beanie.
Buy a beanie.
Buy a beanie.
Yeah,
Big freeze.
It'd be easy
It's on in 2
weeks.
weeks' time.
Be easy for people to go and buy flowers, drop them down the MCG. I say no, but go and buy a beanie.
Buy a beanie.
Do that.
I reckon next week
Yep.
we will buy a beanie
Yes.
and we wear them on the show.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Back here at the
True.
Doot. Back
Yep.
here at the Doot with the beanie on.
Absolutely. All
Yep.
right. Back to footy.
Footy. So the Blues. It was it was a convincing win in the end. They got as far out as I think it was 47 points in the last
they
quarter
did,
before
yeah.
Port Adelaide kicked a couple of goals, but sort of after quarter time, they were the superior team.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, I'm saying, is this the same Carl? Even in the games that we've been in front and dominated, I thought that was a more convincing performance than when we were in front of Melbourne by 44 points, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It seemed a lot more...
Don't bring up that game. I'll still but not.
Melbourne were asleep.
No, but it just felt like we were moving the ball better. We were lowering the eyes. There was none of that pressure, long bong into the forward 50 and hope for the best. It just seemed it flowed. It just seemed like it all connected for some reason, more so than the Melbourne game when you compare them side by side. So for me, I was just saying, surely this is not the Carlton that I've been seeing for the last 5 or 6 weeks.
And we own territory.
Yeah, own territory. Yeah, and I've said it all along that this team is connected. They're very, very close. They bond really well. Just weren't delivering on match day. But I think the training standards have lifted. Yeah, Josh Fraser did mention that. So most of your work in a footy club is done during the week. 90% of it's done during the week.
Absolutely.
On Saturday, you turn up, you play for...
Can I ask something though? You say the training standards have lifted. Now, I've never been a coach, so I wouldn't know, but you guys you've been a coach, Rob, you've been a coach, Maxie. When they say that, what do they mean? Because for me, how can it change in 2 weeks, the standards? It doesn't make
It's just
sense to me.
it can be the intensity, the voice, the skills, the care.
Yeah, the care. Ball security at training.
And how could Voss let that go, though? This is what I don't understand.
Yeah, well, clearly, old mate Bucky picked that up in pre-season. And look, we don't go to training all the time, but I'm certain for us to win like we have been, training standards must have lifted, because that comes off the back of training well.
Yeah, but is that not the injection of youth and enthusiasm also when you look at it? Good ball users as well, when you look at who they've brought into the side and the run that we're getting out of these young kids as well now.
It's funny, it's environment. Like, you're creating environment. I see it with my under 14 kids, and some nights they're flat as a tack.
Yeah.
And they're all human. Like, they're 13 versus 21, 22, doesn't matter, they're all human.
But it's little moments like last week with Harry Mackay. Come in, guys.
Yeah.
We're having a chat.
Yeah.
That's probably happening at training, for all we know.
Yeah.
So, and it's only little changes can add up to so many big things. And I think, without exaggerating, that's delivered in the last 2 weeks.
Is this real? Is this like a bit of a little peak that's going to come off, or is this real that they can sustain?
Well, in AFL footy and in all sports, it's played between years.
Yeah.
And I think for the majority of this season, mentally we've just hit a point where there's no return.
Yeah.
And we couldn't push past that point towards victory, even though we should have. The North Melbourne game was a classic.
Collingwood game was a classic.
Melbourne.
Yeah, and mentally we just couldn't. So for me, mentally was an issue, and we've relaxed our minds a bit.
Yeah.
We're probably having a bit more fun at training.
Yeah.
However, the standards are good. The ball's got to be whizzing around at training, hitting targets.
But it's got to be a mindset as well. I mean, you win 2 in a row, all of a sudden...
Confidence.
Yeah, confidence. Geelong, we played Geelong this week. If we can pinch this one, which we've got a good record against over the last 5 games with them, I think it's 4-1 or 3-2, I'm not sure. All of a sudden you got 3 on the trot.
They're probably the best team in the competition right now.
And they are probably the best team in the comp. And imagine you knock them off and all of a sudden you've been the best team in the comp at this point in time. Then you're coming into Essendon, then you're coming into a bye, then you're coming into West Coast, then you're coming into... All of a sudden, you got a little bit of momentum and belief that, hold on.
Yeah, if we happen to beat Geelong, which I still think is unlikely the way Geelong's going, but nothing would surprise, the lids will be off at Carlton, that's for sure.
Yeah, so we look at our pre-season game against Geelong, which we're at.
Yeah.
They'll be looking at the video of that really, really closely.
A lot's changed.
And
Yeah, but it's changed
Geelong,
though.
Yeah, but
What's changed?
we've still got Stewart intercepting. We've still got...
But they're playing a different brand of footy now, Geelong, to that practice game.
Well,
It's
shut
more
out
handball.
Sydney's-
It's more handball,
yeah.
gun and run. That's what it is, where they weren't playing that back in the bracket game.
Nah, that's right. So the intel is going to be interesting early in the week as to what happens. What's that roadmap going to look like? Yeah, they defeated Sydney the other day because of they stopped them using the corridor.
Yeah.
They just put a roadblock in there. You're not going through there. And then Sydney got a bit frustrated.
Yeah, that's what we do with Port Adelaide too.
Yeah.
Do you remember
the corridor.
Do you remember what Chris Davies said when we caught up with him earlier in the year?
Yes.
We will be a better team in the back half of the year.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I remember that conversation.
Yeah.
Who dragged him over to
You.
the huddle?
You.
Have another lick. Come on.
Who-
Have another lick.
And who turned it into a press conference?
Guilty.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like that. That was good.
Some stats, boys. Some stats. Yeah. So a comparison of round 0 to 9 versus 10 to 11, which is the last 2 weeks. Right. So D50 to forward 50. Round 0 to 9, 12th.
Wow.
Rounds 10 to 11, first.
First.
D50 to scoring, 0 to 9,
Yes.
11th. Rounds 10 and 11, first. Defensive half to forward 50, round 0 to 9, 13th. Last 2 rounds. Second.
Second.
Defensive half to scoring. Round 0 to 9. 17th to 3rd.
Wow, what a turnaround.
That's I texted you and I said, wow, I just couldn't believe it when I looked at it and I just said, what has changed for this to happen? I mean, it's not as if we've played. I'd say the Dogs are a quality side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're injured. There's a few missing.
They didn't play well against us.
But we made them
Yeah,
not play well
that's
too.
right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
you know.
And they beat Melbourne.
And they, correct.
They did.
And you know, Port Adelaide. I mean, who did they thump? Who did they beat the other day or a couple of weeks ago? It's someone will call it. I can't remember. But still, we were
They beat
going
Hawthorn, didn't they?
Was it Hawthorn?
They've been Hawthorn.
Hawthorn.
Sure they
But
have.
we were everyone. We were $3.50 or $4. I think we were paying to win over there. So I mean, it's not as if we were paying sides that were considered to be, you know, easy beats.
And they had Georgiades playing, and they had
Yeah.
Horn Francis, and they had... they
Oh
had-
man, Dirk, he did a
they
good
had
job.
Butters.
Yeah, and we don't.
Durka.
Durka.
We don't win over there often.
We do against Port Adelaide. Like,
Yeah.
we never beat
We
Adelaide.
never beat Adelaide.
No.
But Port Adelaide, we can beat them.
Yeah,
yeah.
but because they play a similar style of game, similar
Yeah.
brand. Adelaide is more that gun and run and just move the ball at all costs and just
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
The Adelaide forwards always get hold of us. Every
Yeah.
single year.
I think it was the Zeros care factor at Port Adelaide Footy Club on the weekend. But because our footy IQ was so smart on the weekend that they just couldn't stay with us. Yeah, our contest method started really well and it didn't stop.
Yeah.
And then we controlled the game.
Yeah.
I
There
noticed
was a lot of handball out of stoppage too.
Correct.
heaps.
Heaps.
Yeah,
Heaps.
yeah, and we were sort of rattlesnaking out of stoppage.
And Jagger and
Like
Walsh,
that one?
Rattlesnake,
Rattlesnake.
yeah. Jagger and Walsh were critical of that. I
They
mean,
were.
Jagger, I thought that was probably his best game, Jagger.
I saw. I remember this specific play.
Zinger. Move on.
3 minutes. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. The back line where we kept it in play. Full back pocket. I think it was Ollie Florin. I think, and the chain of handball started right up until Finn Young when he burned.
Oh,
He burned.
they called the fire brigade for that. That was awful.
But that chain of I hadn't seen Carlton play like a passage of play like that for a long time.
Yeah.
But even that stop, even that centre bounce where Jagger's taking the ball and hit up Harry.
Harry on the run, yeah.
Yeah.
Lower the eyes, bang.
Yeah.
And Harry was giggling. Did you see that?
Yeah. He was.
You saw
He
that?
was.
No, what was
No,
he
he was.
doing?
He's laughing.
It was like...
Because it came to him,
It was
and
like-
almost knocked him over.
it was like-
Licking his chops.
It was
really.
like, yeah, it was
How
like,
did
it's like,
he
when,
move?
I haven't had this forever.
It was like,
It's never happened before. It never happened before.
No,
Laces out.
for a while. It hasn't happened for a while, but yeah.
No jokes. He had a massive smile on his face. Looked like a moon.
So the two key, there's three key defenders really. So Dean, Haynes, and Dirksen all did well.
You got to say, you know, West Coast weren't taking the piss when they were going to say they were going to bid on Dean at 3.
Nah, he's impressive.
He's a gun.
Yeah.
He's a gun.
Well, he's been wandering over to the old Newmarket Tavern and playing.
Just keep it on the down low. Keep it on the down low.
Seeing him and Cody just
It's
walking
okay.
there a couple of times.
Okay, they're just having
Yeah, I was-
having a lemon squash.
I don't happen to go there myself.
Yeah, how did you know that?
No,
Yeah.
just walking.
No,
He's a ripping player,
he's
isn't he?
ruthless. He does. He's
Yeah.
no regard. He's got no regard for
but he's
himself.
tough.
No.
He's a great interceptor. He can defend, and his kicking's very very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've got him for what, 10, 11 years.
Hope
12
so.
years.
Hope so.
That's, you know.
And what about Dirksen? Does he hold his spot with Wiedering coming
Should
back?
ask Rob that question.
Does he hold his spot?
Oh, look, for a guy that was probably destined for Montmorency, Don Galley,
He's handy. He's a handy player.
he's a handy player.
He
Yeah,
can-
look, he's a fill-in.
But he can play forward and back as
I
well.
wouldn't mind swapping spots with him. Like, he walks into the Carlton Footy Club every day.
Yeah.
He's pretty happy. He's in the
Absolutely.
song.
Yeah.
You know, showered with, you know, sweet stuff after the game.
I thought he was better. I mean, it's easy to play in a winning team, right? But he seemed better than his previous couple of games that he played.
Well,
He just seemed a bit more confident.
Yeah, well, you've got to cut him some. It's only. He's been there. What? How many games he played? 2.
2 or 3, I think.
Two or
I think
three.
he's played 3 games.
Okay, you know, anyone. You put anyone in there and get to play 2. You got to be someone special, really, to actually just come straight in and
Yeah.
play, hit the ground running.
But
He's got to find his
for
feet.
me, he's a good depth player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he'll come in and out, but
But he's probably better than Lewis Young.
Yes.
games like that will give him good
Yes.
experience. Yeah,
At least ball in hand, you're a bit more confident with Dirksen.
Yeah.
I watched Lewis yesterday, and he did take some intercept stuff under pressure all day. Probably at the back end. Of
He
his career.
just,
Look, he served us well.
yeah, but I mean, we can't. We need to go past him.
Well, the
We need to
Hoff
go
comes
past him.
back, so he's going
Yeah.
to come back.
Yeah.
So there was talk. I was reading today. I can't remember where I was. It might have been Big Footy. I was reading that someone suggested maybe you play him.
Are they
full.
ringing, are they, the people?
Well,
Did you?
while I'm on the show.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes. How are you? Not bad.
It's got a live phone call here with Living the Dream.
Oh, Hannah.
Property
yeah,
services.
Can I give you a call back? I'm doing my podcast. All right. Thank you. See ya. Bye.
Was that a call?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. See, geez, it travels fast, doesn't it, this show?
I tell you what, it's lightning.
Yeah.
You should have called it blue lightning.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
The Hoff. Yeah, someone suggested maybe playing him at forward.
Yeah.
The Hoff.
Why?
To ease him. Well, I mean, if you've got Dirksen, you've got
But he's
Dean,
not ready.
you've got.
Yeah.
No, he won't.
Nah.
He's got,
He'll
actually.
he'll probably play some VFL at the back end, I
Yeah.
reckon, because they haven't deactivated him.
Yeah.
But then do you play in VFL for 3 or 4
Why-
games?
So they should deactivate him if they don't
Well,
want
this
to
is
play
the thing. It potentially. Well, if they got their eyes on a couple of kids in the mid-season draft, they might do
The
it.
problem is we haven't got a recruiting manager or a list manager.
Oh, a lot of the groundwork will be done. That'll be done. You don't need it.
Yeah, it's not
Righty
necessary.
will sort it out.
Righty, yeah,
Righty
stay.
and CD will sort it out.
Yeah.
Hello,
So-
CD. Won't try and get him on a show at some
Yeah,
stage.
well, we'll try. Yeah, you've got to go through the club, do the right thing. And it was sad to see Carroll go down.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
When I saw it, I didn't think it was
didn't
ACL.
look- no, I just thought it was hamstring.
Yeah,
I thought it was at bottom of the underneath the
Yeah.
hammy. I just thought the way he grabbed it, I thought, oh, he's done a hammy.
Yeah, he just landed. in the wrong
and then
spot,
hopefully it was, hoping it was going to be a PCL or something like that. But
Yeah.
ACL it is. The problem is it's 12 months. I mean, when does he come back? It's May.
Every year it happens to one of our
It's
young
May,
kids.
you
Every
know,
year there's either not Jagger, it's Hoff. If it's not Hoff, it's
Hopefully he
Carroll.
can get back in 10 months, right?
Yeah.
Which was be the start of the season.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying. Potentially, midway through the first part of
Yeah.
the
So,
season.
so was it Motlop, Jagger Smith,
Yeah.
Hoff?
Hoff, Carroll.
Yeah, Carroll.
Yep.
Yeah, and look, our injuries have been okay.
They've been excellent.
We've been,
It's the best they've been in probably 5 years.
yeah, and it's funny how the last 2 weeks we've ran out games strongly,
Yeah.
and people were talking about our fitness.
So let's talk about. Can we talk about the kids?
Yeah,
So Carroll, Cowan, last 2 weeks have been
Cowan.
brilliant. My man. Jagger's gone to a new level the last 2
Your
weeks.
man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Harry Dean, Ison,
Oh, man.
your man,
Yeah,
Billy,
Billy Wilson,
your man.
hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, good locks.
We've got some good kids coming through.
Oh, look,
All of a sudden.
I think Josh Fraser
And then you got Moya.
mentioned that. He
Yeah,
said
but
7 players under
this
so
is-
many games.
This is the thing, though. When winning can do different things to different people. In the sense of, if you're winning, it's amazing how it builds confidence, and build confidence. Then you're able to play with a more freeness, being free and open, and
So the future's bright, right?
Yeah.
Go. Yeah.
Just one thing on that. So 3 or 4 weeks ago, right, everyone was saying Carlton's list is rat shit.
Well, we weren't saying that.
No, we weren't saying that, but the media
others
pundits
were.
were.
Oh, the media
Your
was.
Kane Cornses, your Jordan
Yeah,
Lewises,
they
these
would.
sort of guys.
Joey Montana.
Yeah.
Because Carlton are eyeballs, mate. They get cut. As soon as you put Carlton in front of a story,
Yeah.
mate, you're going to get eyeballs there straight away.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, exactly right. So, I think how we've pitched, how we've spoken in the media in the last couple of weeks has been pretty impressive. Like Josh Fraser's
Oh.
delivered in spades
Yeah.
the way he speaks
Yeah.
in his press conferences. Talks about 7, 8 players under so many games.
Yeah.
What they're doing to bring these kids on. They're taking it slowly. I think we did the right thing with Jack Ison. Now the AFL are talking about him because he is just
He's going to be very marketable. Very marketable.
Very marketable. He walked past me yesterday as I was chewing on a hot dog.
Did he say G'day Robbie?
Well, my partner Michelle said, "Oh, there's Jack Ison." I didn't even recognise him,
Yeah.
but anyway, no, he didn't say g'day. He's from Shepparton. I didn't know that.
Is he?
What, so what were you going to say about the media poo-pooing the young talents, and we're pretty much on a rebuild?
My point is, it doesn't look as bad as what people actually thought.
Well, it's not.
No, but our reserves is evidence of that
That's
too.
right,
I
that's
mean,
right.
you look at the reserve. Look at Charleston even.
Charleston, yeah.
Charleston, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, give him time. He's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Camporelli's.
Camporelli's, yeah.
He's got to get a Guernsey surely.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah,
He will. He will this year.
He had 30 and
It's just hard. He's an inside mid.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we've got Cooper Lord will probably be back in the VFL this week, I think.
Yeah.
And Cooper Lord's probably in front of Camporelli, maybe. And you got obviously Hewitt, Cher, and Cripps in the senior team. He'll get a game at some stage this year.
what was Chera's role this week?
Wing. He's been playing wing, hasn't
Really,
he?
was it wing or more half back?
No, wing.
Wing.
Mostly wing.
Yeah.
But they're feeding the ball to him because he can use it.
I think it's a great. I think what Josh Fraser's done with Chera is so smart.
Yeah, it's
He's
smart.
much more suited to a wing role.
Yeah, much more suited. Yeah, because if you get the ball to him, he can use
He
it.
can kick it.
Oh, he's a beautiful kicker.
It actually makes so much sense.
'Cause he
Josh-
doesn't have to actually go and win the ball all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
and it just means that Hewitt and Cripps can go in the middle and Chera's on the outside.
Well, that's the thing though. Everyone's saying we've got the same, like they're all cut from the same cloth. Well, like you just said, if he's done this move and put him on the wing, then your 3 inside bulls are down to 2 inside bulls, and then you're starting to get your runners on the outside, which is your Cheras,
Jaggers,
Jaggers, your Walsh,
your Wilsons,
your Wilson,
Yeah.
Florence.
Right.
Florent.
Oh, Florence improved out of sight.
You happy with him now? Good move.
He has come on in leaps and bounds.
Who's winning that trade, you reckon?
Still
Charlie?
not picking anyone up.
Who's winning that trade, you
Oh,
reckon?
we're in front by a country mile. Although Charlie was good on the weekend.
Was he
He
really?
took some nice marks.
Oh,
I didn't see him.
oh.
He was actually taking one-on-one marks.
Yeah, they fed him a couple.
No, these were hotly contested footies.
Who's doing the votes this week? Rocky?
No, I did. It was you. Wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I was on.
I did on last week.
Yeah.
You're right. Give me a 5.
5. I give 5 to. I'd go 5 to Cripps.
Yep. You got 10 coaches votes.
Did he
this
attend,
week.
did he?
Yep.
Yep.
He's probably got 12 Brownlow
I was
votes.
going to say, he'd start to sneak up on the Brownlow a little bit, won't he?
Oh,
Yeah. Doesn't take much.
Imagine if he pinches another brand. Imagine if he.
Well, if the
Particularly if
back
Nick
end
Dacos comes second, no big goal.
But if you manage to get a few wins in the back half,
That's right. Yeah, totally.
He's probably got 6 in the last 2 weeks.
yeah, so you'd have 6 in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, totally. I'd give 4 to Harry.
Harry.
Yeah, I'm going to go 4 to Harry,
Yeah.
mainly because of he presented extremely well,
Jeez.
and his
Okay.
flexibility now
Okay.
is a credit to him.
Do you reckon they listened to us when we said you got to throw him in the ruck?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Ainsworth as well, another one.
I'm not sure.
Absolutely. Josh Fraser, he tunes in every week.
You reckon?
Absolutely. Hello, Josh.
Yeah. I give 3 to Smith,
Jagger.
Jagger.
Yeah.
2 to Harry Dean.
Yeah, he was good.
It's
Yeah.
good, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. And 1 to
Walsh or Haywood.
Haywood.
You got to go
Every day of
Haywood.
the week. He,
How
That goal,
good was
that
that
goal,
goal?
kicks.
How good was that goal?
he's
How's his energy?
ball.
Will Haywood.
Yeah, but it was
What
always
about
there.
that courageous run back with the flight of the ball?
Love his energy.
And he's got it to ground.
Yeah.
And that goal he kicked, it was humming.
Just thinking about something, right? Winning games, right? You're a bit on the fence about it. You want to make sure we get the right draft picks. But you know what? If you're going to recruit players, right? You're more likely to recruit players if we're finishing the finals or having a crack. And there's a winning culture.
But
You can't finish. Players don't want to come to a
But
bottom
this,
3
this,
team.
this is not. Oh, there's an outstanding kid that's number 1, but that kid's not assigned to
We'll
us.
get
This-
Walker. We will get him.
His kid is assigned to us.
Relax.
But when you no, I'm not saying we won't get him because I've obviously planned and cut all different scenarios and how we're going to get him and all that kind of stuff. But the reality is, it's a hell of a lot harder. And if we keep winning, which I'm not saying we're going to tank it, I'll prefer to win than lose. But the reality is we've got to be prepared as a club that if we make finals and Sydney end up in the pointy end, there's a likelihood that we probably won't get him.
All right, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Unless...
We've got a future first, yeah?
No, but that doesn't mean anything. Unless...
Well, it does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. Unless you can...
Well, it does mean something, because you can trade into this draft with it.
Yeah, but who's going to want it? Who's going to want a future first next year when Tassie's coming in? They're not going to want it, mate. Its currency's diminished.
I get that. I get that.
How good is Harley Reid going?
No.
At some point, are we going to get our hands on him?
No, I'd love to.
Nah.
I'd love
Why did Carlton View film?
So what?
I love Harley Reid.
Oh, he's doing stuff at the moment.
Did he select to play at Carlton VFL, or did the AFL tell him he's got to play there?
Well, he's from Tongala.
Doesn't matter. Don't let the truth get away the good story.
But he's from Tongala in the GB.
Yeah.
Murray Footy League.
Yeah.
Guess what jumpers they were?
Carlton.
Bang. And
Okay.
you know the last Carlton
He's a
player
bagger. He's a bagger.
that played at Tongala? Do you remember this guy?
No.
Brendan Parker. Centre forward
Right.
Tongala.
Okay. Hello, Brendan.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Parks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love Harley Reid.
Oh, of course you would. You'd
I don't
love
know.
him.
Can we fit him in our midfield though with Jagger and Cody? Or
He's going to rip it apart on grand final day,
Yeah.
one day at the G. Rip it apart.
oh, yeah.
See what he did to Pendles.
Would you trade Cripps to get him?
We can't hold on to Cripps for. This
It
emotion
has to be.
always-
It has to be Cripps's decision,
Yeah, Cripps's decision.
not the
Yeah.
club forcing Cripps out.
Of course, you'd take Harley Reid for Cripps.
It wouldn't be a direct trade.
No.
It wouldn't be a direct trade.
You'd have to give-
It'd be part of the trade.
Cripps, and you'd have to give next year's
His future.
first two, and the following year's first two, and then you just got to be careful because you've got another few father sons coming through that are half decent as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, which you sent a list through
Yes.
the other day.
Yes, I did.
So it'll be a tricky one. This is what I'm saying. I think it'll be hard. Maybe when he's a free agent, possible.
Yeah.
No, but didn't he sign a has he signed that 8-year contract or 10
No, I
year?
think so.
Hasn't signed anything.
No, he's on like 2 years, got 2-3 years. But look, he'll be gunning to get back here. There's no doubt. But they were good on the weekend, West Coast.
Mate,
I watched that game.
they're not a pushover.
No.
Mate,
They're on the up.
they're starting
They're
to
on
get
the up.
their
He
things.
may stay. He may stay because they are on the up.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly, but you know.
Yeah.
You know, they've got Shanahan and Dersma. You know, Duff Tyler. You know, he's
Good players.
got some
Yeah,
got some
Jimmy,
talent, right?
Good players.
Yeah, but they're Victorian, those four.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
Well, the other one's Walter, right? Walter's actually
He's the one.
He's actually hit some form.
he's the
He's hit
one.
some form. Yeah.
He's the
His
one.
price has just gone up.
He's the one we should be pursuing.
Gold Coast 43 up. How did they lose that?
Yeah.
What a joke.
How did we lose at 44 up? How
He's,
did we
he's,
lose?
he's the one. He's the one. He's
Yeah,
just turning it on.
He's the one. 21.
And a
Perfect
bit of a
age.
lick for you, right? Bit of a lick. You know, you've been pretty
Yeah.
you're pretty adamant about going for him.
I reckon we should still pursue him. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have. I reckon it's 2 first rounders you'll be paying for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So no, interesting. So
Changes this week.
yeah, changes.
So Carroll's out, obviously,
Carroll's out. Yeah.
and Wiedering's what's that going to come back?
Yeah.
But what was it?
Sure.
What was his? A calf, wasn't it?
Calf
But-
tightness.
But tightness.
When
He
Yes,
trained
tightness.
on the weekend and
Yeah.
didn't travel, so he'll come in for Dirk.
For
maybe.
Durko, yeah.
Depends on matchup.
And then the obvious one would probably be Williams for Carroll, unless they bring in Akers.
Well, they rested him. He's not injured.
And they might even drop Flynn Young and bring Williams back in.
That they might do that.
Yeah.
More so, I reckon Carroll.
Carroll,
will come in
Akers.
for Akers, yeah.
Yeah,
and
probably
then,
3 changes.
And then Williams in for
2 to 3
Young.
changes. Yeah,
Which
nothing
I think
drastic.
Young will be a bit stiff. Look, he made a few mistakes, but I think you got to
It's his
persist.
first game.
You got to
It's his
persist with
first game for
him.
the year.
His forward pressure was good.
Yeah, but you got to persist with him.
The
You
other
just
one,
can't-
the other one's Byrne. It might be either Byrne or Young.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think Byrne will play again.
Byrne, I like him.
Yeah.
He needs to sort his goal kicking out.
Yeah. It's,
He's, you know what?
he's not walking straight.
He's not walking. Mate, you need to go down to Icon Park tomorrow. Just maybe leave a
We'll send
little
him this
letter
clip.
and say, Taylor, just run
Yes.
the middle
Just
of
slip
the
something
middle of the
up
goals,
the
mate.
fence.
The middle of the goals.
With some highlighter on it.
Why don't you
Kids-
go? Why don't you go training?
Well,
And just
I did offer to help out the 2 Irish boys in the 2s, but they said thanks but no thanks
He needs to sort his goal kicking out.
because they're under specialist training. Those 2 Irish.
well,
boys.
yeah, I get that. I understand that. I would understand why. But I mean, you.
And I watched one of them play yesterday. Who's the one that's
Duffy.
injured?
Duffy.
Duffy.
He
He's
played.
injured.
No, he played.
He played. He's got.
He's a key
He's
defender.
got a
isn't
funny grip on him.
He's
The way
key
he drops the ball.
defender. Monahan actually kicks it okay.
Yeah.
I've seen him kick it.
Yeah, it's what they do under pressure. That's their biggest issue. Apparently, they fluctuate their grip when they.
Yeah, okay.
When they, yeah. When under the pump.
I don't know whether they're still going to last.
No, I don't think so.
Unfortunately for them.
I'll
Hopefully, the Irish luck's on their side.
Mm-hmm. VFL. You at the VFL?
Yeah, at the VFL. Big crowd, and Phil Cleary spoke before the game, famous Coburg footballer, about violence against women. And they had, the lineups, and Carlton looked very respectful. They had the respects round socks on as well. And it was a really moving tribute, I'll tell you now. It was a tearjerker the way he spoke. He said his sister died at 14. She got murdered by had a boyfriend at the time, 14.
Yeah.
Had been at the ground watching Phil play. The brother went somewhere, died a couple of kilometres from the Oval. And it was fantastic by the Coburg Footy Club, the way they do that. On field, look, there were some nice performances. Moya, the Coburg players were getting stuck into Moya, and there was a couple of scuffles. And he took a specky.
Did you see it live?
Oh, yes.
It was a ripper.
Wasn't far from it.
It was a ripper.
He just elevated.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful kick in, a real spear. And he just rose to the occasion, kicked the goal.
Yeah.
And that's when a little scuffle started after that. But
he's a good talent, Moya.
Oh, that's why X Factor. All he needs is 10 possessions and he can turn a game.
So Cody Walker, hello Andrew. I did see Andrew at the game, but I didn't go near him. He was standing on his own.
Yep.
He's just got agility, this kid. He's in one spot, he's in another, he's in another. So his reading of the stoppage and reading of the form of the ball is what impresses me the most. And he's really quick at gathering ground ball and evading. Like, he's got some serious bloody afterburners, this kid. So, didn't have a great game.
And he had 15 possessions.
Yeah,
Did he play full game? Manage minutes? Or?
On and off. Yeah, managed minutes.
I reckon it could be management.
Yeah, I reckon.
But he's probably needs to work on his kicking a little bit if I was really harsh.
Yeah.
He just didn't.
But that's been the knock on him, though.
Yeah.
Jeez, he kicks. Jeez, he just does everything like his dad does.
Yeah, he does.
The hunchback,
Runs like,
the kicking style, the running
it's-
style.
Yeah, he'd be mistaken for Andrew Walker.
I don't know if he's got the leap like Andrew Walker. Haven't seen that yet.
No, he hasn't really tried that, but
He keeps it simple though.
keeps it simple.
He doesn't. It's first option. Just does the basics well.
I'd love to know what his 2K is. What time he gets on a 2K.
Probably sub 6.
Man,
Probably sub 6.
Can he move? Oh my God.
They're all the good midfielders are sub 6 these days.
Yeah. So he's got a little bit of Harley Reid about him. He can be strong. He can fend. But it's just his kicking at times. He just missed a couple of targets that I thought he can. But look, overall,
They'll sort him out.
Lot to look forward.
They'll sort him out.
Oh.
Anyone else in the twos that put their hand up?
Well, I did watch Reedy play the ruck. He was a little bit below par.
Yep.
No, I felt as though the twos.
What about, I think Camporelli and Charleston were probably
they
two of the
were
better
handy.
players.
Yeah, Charleston.
Campo got 30,
Yeah.
kicked one, seven tackles, I
But
think.
they were really poor yesterday. But they lost a bit of experience and stuff because of the changes with Dirksen going up, and that probably told because they seemed to lack any sort of direction.
I think that
Look very young.
and no Akers.
No Acres.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was, and Coburg owned the footy, and
They're a solid team, Coburg.
yeah, it was good to be in the huddle at quarter time though. Carlton, geez, there were a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of hanger-oners.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were getting up the boys and.
Any names that you met that you can drop or
No,
any?
the senior players were there. Billy Wilson was there, McGovern, Big Pitto. Didn't see Cripps there. There was a sprinkling. Newman was there.
How did Skull play?
Oh, yeah, he was handy. Because we didn't own the footy, it didn't really.
Was he playing mainly forward or ruck?
Forward. Yeah, played a little bit in the ruck, but no, I love his aggression. He's going to be a good player next year. He just needs that extra 12 months.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. I reckon he's got age on his side.
I hope you're both right.
And I like his aggression. I saw his aggression when they first... Well, they pinched him from Essendon. Was it Essendon Reserves or something? I think they did.
No. He was straight out of the under 18s.
Was he? I thought
But they got him. They got him as a rookie. As a rookie, I think Essendon were going to take him.
I said we're going to take. I remember there was a connection there, but I like his aggression, and I think we're missing that. And I think if he's a ruckman, play him as a ruckman. Yeah. Then develop his forward skills. No point leaving him and trying to develop him as a forward, but he's not a forward. He's not a natural. Yeah. We see that in the senior games he's played.
The one that disappointed me yesterday was Cottrell.
Yeah, he's.
I don't think he's. I just don't think his fitness is back to where it was.
Maybe not. He was running into an open goal, and I'm not joking. You would have kicked it. You would have kicked it. And then he's changed his mind, so he's looked sideways and tried to kick it to a player that had someone on it. And I thought, no, that couldn't be right. And the crowd are sort of looking at each other going, what's he done? It was ridiculous. And it was just
He must be a bit confused.
Indicator of the day.
Do you think he's on... Because Voss loved him, right? Voss is no longer there.
No.
Do you think a new coach comes in and just sort of says, he's probably a fringe player and...
So I want to ask you a question on that. So where did he play?
Half forward.
Half forward. Because I thought he'd been playing a little bit in the VFL in the middle.
Yeah.
As a bit of an inside mid.
I thought too.
He has been.
Last week he did.
That's what the coach has been saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw him mostly
your
half
man.
forward, and he was high half forward.
That's
his
role.
Yeah.
But that's his role. High half forward, get up the ground, get it on the way back, put pressure on.
Yeah, but his disposal was down. I think his confidence is down.
I don't think. I think with the injuries, he just doesn't look as athletic and as fluent as he was.
Oh, isn't it a pre-season? Interrupted pre-season.
I think it's almost a write-off here.
Yeah. I reckon, probably.
I reckon you got to just write it off.
Get him fit.
Just get him going for next year.
Good to follow on Instagram. He's quite funny.
Yeah, no, he's a good character. He's a good character. He's well liked.
Going back to the AFL, Frankie Evans had a reasonable game.
Yeah. Probably his best game.
Yeah. Well done, Frank.
He was
a bit worried about it.
He was under a bit of pressure, mainly from the supporters.
But Josh Fraser brought up a good point about half forwards. It's not about the amount of possessions you get. It's whether you're defending and doing your running patterns right. Yeah. So
correct.
That's
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, Frank the Tank.
Yep.
He's in, and going back to his old club, Port Adelaide. Oh, yeah. Old club Geelong.
Yes.
He's playing against two old clubs.
This week. Well, yeah.
They used to have them all the time. Except there'd be 6 or 7.
But he wasn't trying to do
the... How many clubs you play at? 40 or 50? Or? No.
He wasn't trying to do the flashy things though. He was he was just lowering your eyes, finding the best option.
Yeah, well, Port Adelaide were sort of Harvey Norman on the weekend.
Oh, here we go.
They weren't great.
No interest.
No, they weren't. But
I mean, as you said, Carlton didn't allow them.
Correct. No. To not be great.
That's right. Yep. We own the footy. And can we own it this week?
The Cats.
When you'll have to stick it up, Chris.
The Cats. Jeremy Cameron and Shannon Neal. They worry me.
It's a handful.
This is why Durko may play, mate.
Yeah.
Durko may play this week.
No, I think we've got to stop the transition.
Who do you reckon he's going to play on? You reckon he's going to play on Jeremy Cameron?
Well,
I'd put Harry Dean on him.
Well, actually, I forgot about Harry. Yeah, Harry Dean,
I've
maybe.
been looking at their scores from D50 transition.
Yeah.
Have a look at that, guys, tonight.
Yeah. It's you know what?
Holmes and Smith.
Yeah, it's the ones. There you go. They're the ones you got to put the clamps on.
Yeah, but I'd tag who's the Indigenous boy who plays halfback?
Lawson.
Humphreys.
I would just shut him down. I would put Frankie Evans on, put someone on him.
I probably will.
And stop him.
I probably will.
He's dangerous.
Yeah. But you know what? We've got some dangerous players now.
Yeah.
I think we do.
Stop their D50 exits, please. Josh?
Yeah, but you got to stop their distributors too at the end of the day, and that's Smith and Holmes. I mean,
and you got to man Stewart up.
Well, we always do though.
Yeah.
That's a Cottrell job. Cottrell normally gets that job when he...
Pre-season that didn't.
I'd put Kemp on him.
Yeah, but pre-season you just experiment.
I'd put Kemp on him.
Probably will. Good call.
You should be coaching.
Yeah. Well, it's just I've got to hear the next coach. Is there a possibility that Josh Fraser could be the next coach?
No.
I wouldn't rule it out.
No.
You can't rule it out. You can't rule it out, Rocky.
I'm ruling it out. I don't think he's on record saying he's not ready. And to Tony Shaw's point yesterday when he was, or the day before on 3AW, he said if we give it to him, it's a big mistake, and I actually agreed. If he in his own mind thinks he's not ready, regardless of whether the next 10 weeks does, that's not going to move the needle.
No,
10
he's
weeks,
got to
yeah?
put his hand up and say,
Correct.
"Hey, I think I'm ready."
But
Yeah, but you know what? When you're an assistant coach, when are you ready? Like, when are you ready?
Well-
He's coached his own team in his own right. He's been an assistant coach for a long time. He's played a lot of AFL footy. He's well regarded in the industry. Sometimes he probably just doesn't think he's ready. In actual fact, he might be.
Well, maybe is that a point from the club to turn around and say, look, just say you're not ready. We just want to see how you go, and then if we feel like you've ticked off KPIs that we've sort of got in our place, then you put your hand on and say, look, I've had a change of heart, or I think I'm ready.
Candidates.
Oh, I think
Just 1 to 5.
well, I think for me, I think it's Longmire. I think it's Kelly. I think it's Skipworth.
Yeah, I don't.
Those 3.
Yeah, it's out of those, but I don't think they go down the path of long one.
And don't write off Jamie Graham.
Jamie Graham.
Yeah.
Is he an American actor? 2 first names. No.
What about that James Raleigh from Geelong, who they say
Yeah.
he's
Potentially.
the strategist of.
He's a strategist. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to be. Has he coached his own team in his own right?
VFL, I think he's coach.
Has he?
Yeah, it's a different story. When you're doing all the strategy behind the scenes, it's AFL coaching is about delivering to the media.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
Oh,
Your communications to the media, to the players, to the board.
James Kelly delivers well. He speaks to the media well, but being in the hot seats.
Do you think Longmire though isn't just a reincarnation of Voss? Really?
No,
No.
no. I mean, the culture that he created in Sydney,
Yeah.
him and Paul Roos.
Paul Roos, yeah.
but
Paul Roos. But look at what Paul Roos has gone on to do. He's mentoring businessmen and all. So that's his skill set. So that culture was pretty much, the seed was planted by Roos.
But I think the senior coach is only a big part of this whole new coaching group. So the whole new coaching group has to add their little bit, and that makes this senior coach look good. He's all he's doing at the end of the day is presenting to the wider world.
He's
This
a
is
mouthpiece.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
He's the Prime Minister. That's what he is.
He's a CEO.
Yeah, that's all he is.
You don't. I
Like
think,
Chris Fagan, right?
yeah, correct. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, and that's what it is. The makeup of all that is critical.
I know one thing. We can't lose Josh Fraser.
No, that's what I was going to say. Whoever comes in, there's got to be a mandate.
But he might choose to leave.
He might,
He might.
but I don't. He just came last year though.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
contracted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I don't. I reckon they'll say he stays.
Yeah.
He might become director. What's Hanson's role there?
He'll just be a senior assistant.
Senior
Defence
assistant.
coach.
Yeah.
He's defence coach.
Whatever it is, but I think all that they'd go down the path of Longmire gets the gig, and Josh, you're not ready. What are you missing? We'll
groom you.
What?
So I reckon Longmire's. I reckon, given how good Josh Fraser seems, Longmire is the perfect coach, and Josh Fraser can basically run things,
Yeah.
and then Longmire just manages it up and the media as required.
He does have that presence about him.
Does.
Not mine.
And he can give a
Walks
good
in
spray.
room, it's like,
Yeah, there's aura. There's aura.
yeah, and then you start to build your library around that.
But we tend to kill people with aura.
I reckon. My preference would be Longmire.
Online, yeah. fair enough.
You?
His nickname is the horse
Yeah.
because he eats a lot.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Then. Look, my preference would be James Kelly.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the intel from Geelong, the IQ from Geelong, bring it in, and use a lot of that. Yeah, come from success. He was a pretty handy player, but apparently he's that highly rated that he's the one. Yeah.
Okay. You?
I said Skipworth from the outset. I'm going to stick with it.
All
I
right.
just think it's Graham Wright. Graham Wright, I think.
I reckon he's 100 to 1.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not sexy enough for Carlton.
Yeah, I agree with that. At what point do you think...
Neither was Teague. Yeah.
No, he's along the T train.
No.
Important question here.
Yep.
At what point in the season will they announce the coach? Do we think?
I think around if we don't make finals,
Yeah.
it'll happen in about September.
Yeah.
And we'll ambush the finals and just make it better.
Push the file.
It'll be
I-
right out.
Like if Longmire was the coach, right?
Yeah.
Would it be so bad to appoint him now? And he can start later in the
Not
season.
now. I would say yes, it would be. I
You
don't-
can announce it.
Nah.
It just disrupts everything.
Let Josh have his time.
Yeah, you said 10, 12 weeks, whatever it is, have your 12
And,
weeks.
Yeah, mate, we're winning. If we're losing, I'd say, yeah, let's go and get these.
Just to
guys.
do something.
So if we
different.
finish top 8, can you see that Josh Fraser won't be the coach next year?
But
No, I can't see that because he has the players, the chemistry's right at the moment. And the club are sort of going, oh, geez, this is going to be awkward. If he plays finals and he wins the final, I know, as cunts, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? They're going, hey, Josh, let's go out for a coffee. Let's have a chat.
it'll be
So
interesting.
it's all it is sometimes is a chat.
It'll be interesting to see what it's like if we lose a couple of games on the trot.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Backs against the wall.
Yeah.
Mid-season draft. Matt Carroll is being deactivated,
Yeah.
so he'll be out.
So
for
he
12
has.
months.
It's official. Yeah, it's been deactivated. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Happens
Cool.
straight
Yep.
away.
Yep.
So we will take pick 4
As it
into the
stands, yeah.
mid-season draft. If there was a player, not the actual player, it's the type of player that you would like us to pick up, what would it be? And it doesn't need to be short term because you can get some real bargains this
Correct.
time of year,
Yeah.
and you're paying nothing for them, right? Like you can get some real cheapies.
Well, look at Durham, Newcombe.
I mean, for me, ideally, I think it's a key forward.
Okay, for
Yeah, it has to be.
I was about to say that, but geez, they're hard to find.
They are.
Because the spread of goal kickers in the VFL are ridiculous. Most clubs are 2 goals,
Yeah, but
2 goals, 2 goals.
The
3
Sandful,
goals.
the Waffle, the Quaffle. There's other leagues you can look at.
But gone are the days where, the guys are kicking bags of goals.
Look at North.
Levi Casbont's kicking bags still.
Look
Can't
at
beat.
what North Melbourne with Trembath.
Yeah.
He was playing local footy.
Yeah, they hit him.
But this is my point.
Blackburn.
Blackburn. Yeah.
How do you know we haven't done anything like that?
Well, for one reason, we weren't going to take a pick.
No, hold on. But the Hoff is still. If we have someone,
Sure.
they probably would have said
They could have pulled it.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
And
probably,
Elijah.
they can't pull Elijah. I don't think. I think the AFL has a say in that one.
I think what
It's too sensitive, isn't
Yeah.
it?
if we
think so.
don't get a forward, I'd like another running back to join us.
Sure.
At the Blues. That's my feeling
Yep.
because of our numbers say that our transitions improved a bit.
Yep.
Let's keep on focusing on
You
that.
can't have enough of
Can't
those
have
sort of
enough.
players.
And if Florent gets injured, what happens? Where's our league speed gone?
Yeah.
We
We've
have
got
to go
Billy.
back to start.
We've got Billy.
Got Billy, yeah, but these good sides.
Charleston.
have got
Charleston,
2 or
you
3.
give Charleston a run, man.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready.
Yeah, but what's saying the player you pick up is going to be ready?
No, well, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I reckon key forward. I reckon just a key forward.
Yeah.
But then again, you got the conundrum. What do you do with Dirksen? Is he forward? Is he back? What is he? Just
But it doesn't matter because he's both.
Yeah, but he's a bits of player. I mean, I'm one of these people that likes to settle players in 1 or 2 positions and that's it. Not all over the joint. But
Sure, but you look at Geelong. They move their players around all the time. Good
suppose.
stars.
Harvey getting bored there. Is he? Oh, he is.
You're all right. I think so. Cats this week.
Cats.
Are you going?
Yeah, I think so.
You're going to go. You going,
Yeah,
Rocky?
Yeah, we go.
Okay.
We'll be there.
Saturday night, is it?
Friday
Nah,
night.
Friday night.
At the
Friday
G.
night at the G.
We've been to that game a few nights.
Yeah, you're with me a couple of years ago.
That's right.
I got your tickets. Remember?
Yeah.
Or you forget?
Get
Big
tickets.
game.
Nah, I'm not giving you tickets anymore, mate. That's it. You're burnt.
Yeah.
Done.
Why is that?
Yeah, Robbie to tell you.
Last time,
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah, well,
That's what you tell me
I got
again.
him a ticket. He burned me. He got a corporate
He got a
box
better
ticket.
offer.
And then he
He
gave
got
my
a better
ticket to
offer.
someone else without asking
Did he
me.
sell it? Did he sell your ticket?
I reckon he did.
No food.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Essendon game before we go.
Oh, yeah,
Geelong,
yeah.
Look, we can beat Geelong.
Maybe.
Just quickly.
Maybe.
No,
Well, we've got
wood over 'em.
we've got form over him.
Yeah, we have.
Let's,
We
let's,
beat them last year.
yeah.
And, yeah, so I think we can win this week because it's in their head that we can beat them.
And we had lost three in a row when we beat them. That was our first game back.
No, we beat the Kangaroos.
We beat the Kangaroos. That's
I'll
right.
tell
Yeah.
you what will stop Geelong is these D50 exits. There'll be a massive focus on it this week. Massive.
Pressure.
Watch out for it.
Pressure.
So the Carlton Essendon game, we're having a live
King's
lunch here.
King's birthday weekend, the Sunday.
Yeah, so Jodes rang from the Duke.
Yeah.
And she said,
Hello,
would
Jodes.
you mind doing a little MND sort of fundraising day or a theme around MND?
Okay.
Of course we can.
Sure.
Yeah. Now we might be rocky-less.
Is there a
that
slide?
day.
Maybe.
Is there going to be a
I'll
slide
confirm.
here?
Oh, well, I'm not sure.
Is it going to be a what?
A slide.
Yeah. Maybe out the window. What do you think?
Well, we can get a
Straight
we
on
can get a
the
bucket.
Racecourse Rd.
Jeez.
We can get a bucket of plenty of ice here. We can get a chuck it over to Rob. What do you reckon?
So you won't be there.
Well, we'll just see.
Let's see. You got a few options there.
There's a couple of options
I
open.
thought you were going to deliver on, a guest appearance by one of our
I will. Yeah.
premiership players.
Yeah, we'll. Yeah, it's coming.
Well, he might
He's
replace you on that.
He's
mate.
confirmed.
He's confirmed.
He's confirmed. I just got to give him the date. But he's going overseas shortly, so we just got to make it quick.
I heard he was a bit of a hog when he played footy.
He didn't mind me going in for the grunt every now and then.
He was a solid player, wasn't he?
Oh,
Matty.
good player, mate.
Back
Great
pocket.
tagger.
Back pocket.
Yeah.
Number 33.
Tough as nails.
33.
33.
Yeah.
Good East Kilo boy.
Did play
Yes,
these
Cougars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cougars.
East Kilo.
Cougars. All right.
Foot's great.
All right. Thanks again,
You
guys.
staying for a meal? tonight?
Another show. I won't be staying for a meal tonight. Rocky,
No, I won't be either. Got to head off.
we'll
Got
see
to
you.
take the son to work.
We'll see you next Monday. Make sure you got your big freeze
Yeah,
beanies.
Big freeze,
Get your
yes.
beanies
Make a
on.
note of that. Big freeze.
Yeah, and we look forward to the weekend. And don't forget living the dream property services.
Give him a call.
Phone's going off, mate.
That's contacts. Yeah.
What's your phone number again?
0493 297 92.
We'll see you next time. Go Blues.